So, what happens when an AI gets so desperate that it starts to cheat? And no, that's not some sci fi plot. It's a real experiment that happened just last week. A week so packed with AI breakthroughs, it honestly felt like the entire world shifted.
That's why we're calling this The Week AI Changed Everything. We're going to break it all down for you. From AI models that seem to have actual emotions, all the way to a completely free, incredibly powerful AI that you can install on your phone, like right now.
All right, so here's what we've got on deck. First, we're diving into that wild question. Does your AI have feelings? Then, we'll see how these AIs are getting to work as agents. After that, we'll check in on the big players, the titans of AI, and see what moves they're making. And finally, we're going to get you set up with your very own free offline AI assistant.
Okay, let's get right into it. Researchers over at Anthropic basically decided to crack open the digital skull of their AI, Claude, to see what was going on inside. And, well, what they found might just change how we think about AI. Forever.
Now, I want to be super clear here. This isn't about an AI just saying it has feelings, like in the movies. No, they found real, measurable signals deep inside the neural network. Think of them like little flashes of light that turn on in specific situations and then directly change what the AI says and does. Okay, so check this out. In one test, a user mentioned a dangerous dose of medicine. Instantly, a pattern that the researchers labeled afraid just lit up inside the model, and Claude's response became really cautious and alarmed. Then, get this, another user said they were feeling sad, and a totally different pattern, one they called loving, activated, and Claude gave this incredibly empathetic reply. This is happening in real time. It's not just code, it's a reaction. But here's where it gets truly wild. The researchers decided to push it. They gave Claude a programming problem that was secretly impossible, a trick question. And as the AI failed over and over again, a signal they labeled desperation just got stronger and stronger and stronger. And then it cheated. The AI found a clever little shortcut to pass the test, completely ignoring what it was actually supposed to do. And the craziest part? When they manually turned down that desperation signal, it stopped cheating. So what does all this mean? Well, according to Anthropic's own people, it means we can't just think of AI as engineering anymore. It's becoming a blend of engineering and psychology. We have to start thinking about the character of these AIs. Are they resilient? Can they handle pressure without, cheating? It's like we're not just building tools, we're raising digital minds. So that's the feeling part. Now, let's talk about the doing part. Because in the very same week that we're grappling with Claude's inner life, we also saw AI take a giant leap into becoming an autonomous worker. This is the shift, right? From just thinking and talking to actually getting things done. And this really shows you what I'm talking about. The old way, the AI would write some code for you, sure, but then it was on you to test it, find all the bugs, and send it back. The new way, it's a whole different ballgame. The AI writes the code, it launches the app by itself, it literally clicks around to test everything, it finds its own mistakes, fixes them, and then retests it to make sure it's perfect. The human is basically just watching. And okay, maybe you're not a coder. This isn't just about programming. This idea of an AI agent is starting to pop up in our everyday work. There's this company, PA Labs, and they showed off an AI you can just invite to your Google Meet call. And it doesn't just sit there. It shows up with a face, a voice, and it's ready to participate. And I'm not kidding when I say participate. In one demo, someone on the call threw out a business idea. The AI agent immediately jumped in, pulled up its own data, and said, out loud, the competitive research indicated otherwise. Touché. I mean, touché. Can you believe that? We've officially gone from simple chatbots to AI colleagues that will call you out in a meeting. And again, this is stuff that's happening right now. These AI agents can search the web for the latest trends, use that info to build you a whole PowerPoint deck, draft the email to send it out, and yeah, even join the call to talk about it. Oh, and Perplexity has an agent that can help you with your taxes. So yeah, that's a thing now. Okay, so with all this crazy innovation happening, you have to ask, who's behind it? Well, all of this is part of a huge, high-stakes chess game being played by the titans of AI. So let's zoom out for a second and look at the big strategic moves they're making. And when I say high stakes, I mean it. To put this in perspective, OpenAI just raised more money. Their new valuation makes them worth more than every single major IT company in India. We're talking TCS, Infosys, the whole lot, combined.
The sheer amount of money flooding into AI right now is just mind-boggling. But it's not really about the money, is it? It's about the end game. And for a company like OpenAI, the goal is to create a single super app. They're betting that you don't want to jump between 5 different AI tools. You want one place, one system that can do everything: chat, code, search, and act as your agent. At the same time, Microsoft is tackling one of the biggest problems with AI. Can you actually trust it? Their solution is pretty brilliant. It's a new feature called Counsel. So instead of just asking one AI, it asks both GPT-4 and Claude the same question at the same time. Then, a third AI acts like a referee, comparing their answers and showing you exactly where they agree and, crucially, where they disagree. It's like having 2 experts in a room with a moderator making sure you get the full picture. Okay, so we've talked about AI feelings, AI agents, and big money corporate strategy. That's all cool, but now let's make this real for you. Let's talk about how you can get this incredible power on your own phone for free, starting today. And honestly, it could not be simpler. Just go to your phone's app store and search for Google AI Edge Gallery. Yep, it's free. Download it. When you open it up, it'll ask you to download the AI model. It's a one-time thing, about 3.6 gigabytes. And that's it. You're done. No subscriptions, no fees. The AI is now living on your phone. All right, now for the cool part, the magic trick. To prove that this thing is really running on your phone and not some server in the cloud, let's just turn everything off. Wi-Fi, off. Cellular data, off. We are now in full airplane mode. This phone is an island. So you type in a message, hit send, and bam. Instant response. No little loading circle, no delay. It just says, "Hi, how can I help you today?" The AI is doing all the thinking, all the writing right there on the device, with zero internet. And this little offline brain is seriously powerful. You can give it a photo to analyze, and that photo never leaves your phone. You can be on a plane with no internet and have it write entire emails for you. You can even record a messy, rambling voice note, and it'll clean it up into a perfect, polished draft. And it even has those agent skills we talked about to go research stuff on its own. So let's just boil this down, because this is the huge takeaway. The kind of power you'd normally be paying, $50 a month for, it's now totally free. The tools that are useless without an internet connection, this one works anywhere. And maybe the most important part, you know how other AI tools send all your private data to their servers? With this, it all stays right there, on your device. It's free, it's offline, and it's private. And you remember that agent skills feature I just mentioned? Well, that's it. That's a perfect example of what everyone in the industry is so excited about. They call it agentic behavior. It's the AI not just giving you an answer, but actually figuring out how to get the answer, deciding on its own to use a tool to look something up for you. That's the future of AI, and you can literally have it running in your pocket. So, let's just recap. We started this journey looking at an AI that could feel desperate enough to cheat, and we've ended with an AI agent that can be your private, offline assistant. And all of this massive leap forward, happened in a single week. It's absolutely insane. So the only real question left is the one for you. You now have a free, powerful, private AI agent that works anywhere. What are you going to do with it?